Alright, first tweet of 2024. If you don't know what that is, you go to Bungie.net, click Destiny 2, click Community, click News. It's This Week in Destiny, the TWID. Um, First one of the year, so let's get into it. This Week in Destiny, we are back. Missed us much. Did you get some fancy holiday gifts, maybe accompanied by some treats while spending quality time with friends and family? We hope your start of the year was special and you are ready for the first tweet of 2024 because we have some highly anticipated updates to share. Yeah, that's not entirely true, but that's fine. New Season of the Wish content incoming. Glimmer capacity increase. Character customization tool. Vote for the next Festival Lost sets. Did you play the newest exotic mission yet? We made Riven into a plushie. Game to Give turns 5. New Prime Gaming drop. Weekly player support report. And the Art of the Week / Movie of the Week winners. Dragons, Portals, and Wishes and Triumphs. So it's just the stuff for the season. It doesn't matter. But then we get down here, and it says, but the season story isn't done yet, and there's more content coming to Season of the Wish sooner than you might think. Kara always keeps some aces up their sleeves. Starting on January 30th, Riven's Wishes will provide new weekly pursuits that players can complete to redeem a prize of their choosing from a pool of rewards each week for 6 straight weeks. Wow, not very long. They may that very same day will also kick off. Oh, sorry, my brain ain't working today. That very same day will also kick off Moments of Triumph 2023, which will offer both in-game and physical Bungie rewards as well as 30 challenges to honor last year's achievements. Literally, it just triumphs and you get shader, an emblem, some enhancement course probably. Like it's useless. And I have no clue what Riven's wishes things are. I'm hoping it'll make it where we can craft certain weapons that aren't craftable currently and make them craftable. That's my hope, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's more gonna be the same thing as Moments of Triumph. You complete this, you get an emblem, you complete this, and you get to choose a pool of rewards each week. So we'll see. We'll see. Who knows how that's gonna be? Sparkling new Glimmer Cap. Woo! Make it a double, 500,000 sparkling light. Wait, hold, sorry, I see up dead. Which will offer both in-game physical rewards. Yeah, we didn't just do that. We'll share more information about Riven's wishes and Moments of Triumph 2023 in next week's TWID. So, yeah, we'll have to wait until next week's TWID to get more info. That's kind of sad. Well, it's January 30th, so that's when we'll start the Riven's wishes, which I thought they were starting that in February, so they're technically starting that a little early. I mean, it's going to be the February week, the first week of February, yeah, but still, it's kind of early. I figured they start middle or end of February, but you know, we'll take it. Hopefully it'll be worth for shit. Probably won't be, but anyways, back to the new thing. Make a total 500,000 sparkling little blue pieces of programmable matter. We heard you loud and clear, and we are increasing the amount of glimmer you can carry to 500,000 when update 7.3.4 drops on January 30th. Glimmer will still drop from the usual sources, and it will be spent the same way, like crafting weapons, focusing engrams, masterworking weapons, and armor. So your Glimmer wallet will just have an increased capacity, won't even weigh more when it's full. That's kind of funny. I got a little joke on the side, but in reality, this is not. I mean, we have been asking for an increase in Glimmer overall, but we've also asked for an increase of activities dropping Glimmer, of things in general, because Legendary Shards are going to be gone now starting next season, so we kind of need Glimmer to become so readily available it replaces Legendary Shards that are so readily available. And we're not getting that. At least not at the moment. It looks like we're going to get just a double. What stupid. I'm sorry, but no, Bungie. There's got to be more than that. I really hope they actually add more later on when they do take it, because we will have legendary shards for a little bit still. So they might not add the second part of that until after Final Shape or when Final Shape releases. Hopefully that's true. I'm okay if that's true if they actually increase. But if they don't, even then Bungie, you just made a bigger problem for yourself, and you dumb nuts, you gotta pay attention more. On to the newest thing. The helmet no longer stays on. Let's see if this sounds familiar. You create a very edgy welcome when you were a teenager. Maybe you choose some regrettable markings on your human's face, or you didn't coordinate the colors of your exo's mouth and eyes. Or perhaps your character's body type no longer represents who you are. No matter the reason, you'll be able to change your guardian's look when character customization goes live in an update before the release of the final shape. To do so, you'll only need to launch Destiny 2. You'll notice a new option where you hover over a character at the character selection screen. You will be able to modify the appearance of your guardians any time without cost or limit to the number of changes. That's cool. Just take into consideration that while you can change the body type, face, hair, head, and markings, it won't be possible to change from one origin to another. So human, exo, awoken. So basically, if you have a human one, you can't make it no exo, and if you have an exo, you can't make it no awoken or no human. Like obviously, that's what they're saying. I do think that's dumb. I don't know why they can't do that, because I mean I'm not a programmer and stuff, but in reality, I don't feel like it'd be that big of a change, because yeah, the only thing that changes body type physically changes the way your armor fits you. The awoken slash human slash exo is purely face. And as far as I know, it doesn't affect the helmet in any sort of way. It's purely a physical picture, basically. It's not actually like an effect that actually affects helmet size or anything. The female or male, well, body type 1 or body type 2, which one's more feminine, one's more masculine. So, yeah. So, I'm not really sure why they can do that. It seems a bit dumb, but I mean, whatever. I I already made the characters I want. I made one of each, which is all. So then I don't really care to change the way they look. So personally, so I don't. This really doesn't benefit me, but it's still a cool thing. I just wish they would add the name thing. We could change our names every 6 weeks or something, like most games do. Some 6 weeks, some like a month, some 6 months. I don't know. There's like a different rating for games, but Bungie needs to add that to your thing. I'd love to fix my name, but we'll see about that one day maybe. And it also says in a March update, we'll be resetting the Synthweave bounty cap to give everyone even more opportunities to customize their look when this feature goes live. We hoping able to customize your characters freely will help you refine or redefine your beloved guardians for years to come. I don't know. I've never had an issue. The cap thing was kind of dumb at first, but then once I got looking into it, I have last like 8 seasons. I don't literally like since Witch Queen. I haven't used any really. I use one or two once in a while because it just most of the armor sucks in my opinion. Very few of it looks good, so I don't really care. So I wasted lot of time at first doing it every season, and then I just didn't care after that when I realized half the armor is trash and I don't even care for it. So now I basically just have it max, and then when I see one I like, I get it, and then I replace it. So to have max again, I don't really use it that much anymore. So I think most people are in the same way of thinking right now. Like at first everyone was kind of upset about, but now I don't think much people care because in reality, half the stuff ain't even worth getting. Most of it's trash, and the other half is eh. So there's only a few select items that are actually really nice looking as a whole for everyone. So yeah, could be wrong, but that's how I feel. Abracadabra, alcohol, and now we look into the future. For a moment, Festival of the Lost is our yearly spooky season event. See, I don't get why they only allow us to vote for the armor for the spooky event. Why not the other ones? There's events every year for everything. They could have like a snowman versus Santa Claus theme for dawning, something like that for the next year. We could have for Guardian games, whoever wins, we could vote on like the armor style we want for whoever wins, and they can give us like an armor set. Or like that's how you do like you get your own armor set. I know the Guardian Games thing is just literally a cloak or a bond or a bond ornament, but it'd be cool if they gave us like an armor set that you could pick and we could vote for as well. I kind of hate they do that. And then obviously when the stuff comes around for the glows and stuff for the solstice event, like it'd be so cool if we could actually vote. They could bring out different things for that and we could vote for it. But it is what it is. Bungie just doesn't want to put that much forth effort, I guess. But yeah. We want all of to vote for the armor sets we'll feature. This is how it works. We showed you 2 armor sets for each class, and you choose your favorites. The theme of this year is good wizards versus evil wizards. Don't look at us like that, warlocks. This has almost nothing to do with you. Players will get an email from us in order to vote, or you can use this survey. Then we'll share the results once we have them. Choose wisely. See, I'm seeing a lot of people supporting this, and I'm sorry, but this is a scam. I'm sorry, but every year since they've started this, and people are like, oh, they don't have to do this. Look, I don't care if they have to or don't have to. They chose to, and they've chosen every year to give us 2 different options. These are the exact same options, just different colors. And yeah, they technically have little differences here and stuff. There's differences, don't get me wrong. I'm not naive to that. But they're basically the same thing. All they could have done, or they should have done if they wanted to do good wizards, evil wizards, is have it when you wear the armor, if you wear a darkness subclass, it has different effects on it. And then if you have a light subclass, different effects. Boom. We know they can do that because they have done that and they can do that. So don't know why they wouldn't have just done that and then given us a different armor set. This is a scam. This is not good versus bad type, or well, good wizards versus evil wizards. They're the exact same wizards with slight differences. It'd be like a different paint job, right? We could put shaders in all the armor, so putting a slightly different paint job on it. Maybe adding a little bit extra decal, removing a little writing, but it's, yeah, no. I think this is a scam. I think this is the worst one they've ever done. And I actually like the other ones. I've liked all of them they've done so far, except for this one. This one is not, no. I'm disappointed. Yeah, people can say, oh, you bitch about everything. No. We were promised two different armor. These armors are not two different armors. This is a bloody scam. Look at this. So the warlocks, they just made it slightly smaller for the little thing, the hat, for the little dangly thing off the hat. They made it smaller for the dark one. They gave it a bond there. They made this bond more chaotic looking, which honestly, I won't lie, it does look kind of crazy. But look, like this armor, this color palette, this is cloth. This game never ever has cloth go right, and these hats are all cloth. So these will never shade correctly. These will shade with ridiculous color schemes. Absolute trash. And that just sucks right off the bat, and I don't support that at all. And then literally the same thing. Like, look at them. They look identical, except for this one has a star, and this one's like cut up looking. It looks like rags and stuff. Where this one looks more pristine and pretty. It looks like potions and stuff. And this one's got one potion. Like, it's basically literally the same thing, except one's pristine and one's raggedy. Which is how people perceive evil wizards, I guess. So, yeah. And it's the same thing for the hunter. It's literally the same thing. Except this one has a bend where this one's more straight. Kind of a joke there if you think about it. I won't say it out loud, but you can think about it. But yeah, it's like the only thing that's different is really these boots. These boots are a lot different than these boots. But the gloves are the same. They're just darker colored and gray. Very similar. And I know this stuff can change and stuff, but this is literally the exact same armor. The Titans, the mark is basically the same except longer on this part. The boots are different. Nope, no, they're not. They put this metal thing here on these sides and this side to cover up these. But look, they're the same thing. Boots are the same. There's like this little red on there. I wish that instead of this pink, it was red. I would have maybe been a little bit more happier if it was red, because that's how I see evil wizards. Another thing is pink. I love the color red and black, and this is like more dark themes, so it would work better with or red and black, in my opinion. But that's fine. Whatever. The hat, look at that, just literally the exact same hat except a little more bendy, and then it has a little thing in the front. Same thing here, like they just add like a little decal to it and change it a bit. Like the chest piece, it's the same, it's just literally cut open. Like, well, this little flappy thing is cut. This is the exact same armor. It literally, they could have just made it simpler and made it where, oh, you want these wizards that change if you use darkness or light subclasses. That's how I feel on that. I really think this is dumb, and I'm not voting for either. And whenever they win, I'm not buying any of them personally. And I know people are like, oh, you don't know that. I didn't buy the last set. I didn't care to. Well, no, I did buy it for they're one of the characters because it did look good. But I actually like that set for the characters. These ones look like shit in my opinion. They're all cloth, which never shade well, so that's just gonna be horrible shaders. The Titan's gonna be probably the best one that shaders, and that's only in the good looking one. This one's gonna shader horribly probably by how it looks. The Hunter one, yeah, no, all this excess stuff, horrible shadering. These never shader well. All this cloth will never shade good on a Hunter. This one might have a chance, but I doubt it. The cloak might actually look cool. I don't know if the cloak's part of the helmet or if it's separate. If it's part of the hat, the hat's with it. I'm kind of sad about that because it'd be basically the same problem that's with the one dungeon where the cowboy hat is on the cloak for the hunter, but for the other ones it's on the helmet, and that's what this looks like again is the helmet, and then the cloak. It looks like it connects to the hat. So great. Bad design flaw in my opinion. But it looks, I like the little cut and it's raggedy looking. It's kind of cool. I won't lie, I do like that. I know these are concepts. They might change the color scheme. They might change how it looks a bit. But they didn't really change anything of the last set. And the last set before that. They literally changed nothing practically. So, yeah. Well, the Warlocks, this one would probably shader decently. The top one. This bottom one, nah. This one's going to shader horribly because this part right here, this stuff will not shader right. It never does. So yeah, I don't think the dark armor is basically as a whole bad for shadering, and so is the light armor for the most part, or the good one. So Yeah, I hate when they do this. I'd rather have armor that looks like armor because then it actually shaders right. Their shader system is so shit when it comes to cloth for some reason. I don't know how they do that or how they fuck it up, but they do. It's really bad. So I don't really like cloth armor. I like actual armor looking armor because it actually, well, is really nice looking. Or leather. There's leathery stuff that looks like leather. That stuff, or rubber, that stuff does like shade really well too. But this is cloth, nothing else, so it's not gonna shade well. I'm already predicting that now. It's going to be horrible shading. Anyways, continuing on. And lastly, a small short disclaimer. Remember that these are drafts concepts, and we don't intend to change designs substantially. We always reserve the right to do so. Our art team is composed of masters of their crafts, so if they come up with a way to make them even cooler, we want to leave them the space to do what they do best. Well, I don't know about that, Bungie. You fired a lot of the good ones, so good job. This just the another thing for the bow, for the exact bow cutscene. They talk about that, nothing important. Behold a plushie of 1,000 voices. This looks so fucking derpy. It looks like a fucking thick. I don't even know. The cutscene for him does not look like that. I get they're a plushie, but what the fuck? It doesn't look like Riven. It looks like some alien tentacle monster that's a baby that's chubby because it's a little baby and it's you gotta eat so it can grow. It looks like that baby form of it. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look like the mean monster Riven that we're all so scared of. It looks like a little fat baby, dude. It's just trying to learn to grow. A poor thing. And no one hate me on that, okay? I'm not fat shaming or anything. I'm simply saying it looks like a little baby creature. That's not threatening, not scary, not anything. They took all of the fluff and the power and the scariness out of Riven and made her a fucking adorable little fucking cuddle bear. I'm fine for being a plush, but can we at least make her more Riven-y, not more baby? I'm a little baby. As I imagine a baby flipping armor car comes out looks like. Like, it's adorable, don't get me wrong, but it's so dumb looking at the same time. Bungie, why? Why do we make it so derpy? I love it. Limited number available to ship now before a pre-order system takes effect, so be sure to have completed this. Shooting Stars Triumph and Death 2 by June 3rd, 2024. Shooting Stars Triumph. I don't know. I should have finished that now. Game to Give is back for its 5th anniversary. Just talks about the loot, what you can get. Yep. So if you got money, donate. If you don't, I feel you. New Prime Gaming Rewards. Nothing too fancy. I mean, the trash thing is kind of funny. You could definitely do it on someone, kill them, do that emote, trash, keep it clean, it's called. So, you're keeping it clean, you're cleaning up their body. Kind of funny. Warlord's Rune totem issues for player support. Spawning has negatively affected all totem spawns in the Warlord's Roof dungeon. This fix will be what totems? What's that for? I don't know. I have no clue what it's about. I have no clue. Title, known issues. You can read them if you want. I don't care. Artist of the week, movie of the week. What's it called? 3-Man, 1 Guardians. 3-Man, 1 Guardian, Warlord's Rune. What the fuck does that mean? 3-player solo, Warlord's Rune. Oh, I see. So 3 people do 1 Guardian. 3 people have to control the single Guardian, and they have to solo Warlord's Rune. Okay, I get it. That's funny. That's kind of cool, I guess. I'm not sure where the Titan is. The poor Titan got left out of the Hunter Warlock piece. Should have been a little Titan down here. Been funny. A little Raptor Claw. I love that. That's kind of cool. Anyways, on to the final finale. And that was the first T.W.I.D of 2024. We hope you enjoyed the updates. There's more coming in the next few weeks and even more in the following months. But for now, let's focus on the present. Maybe now is the right moment to put your vault in order, chase some great rolls. Heliocentric QSC and Vengeful Whisper are elusive, and complete a few challenges like building Conqueror or getting a raid exotic. Just remember to have fun while doing so and take breaks in between intense game sessions. See you, Starside. Yeah, intense game sessions, Bungie? You mean playing against hackers and trials? That's your intense game? As a whole, T.W.I.D's not great. This is adorably funny. It's so fucking trippy and funny and derpy. This upset about. This I'm kind of excited for. I really hope they just add the name thing as well. I don't get why they can't change human, X, or Woken, but it doesn't really concern me at the same time because I don't need it. I'm just expressing it for people that wonder as well, like what's going on. I wish, hopefully they just say, hey, you can change your name now every 6 weeks or something. I hope they come out with that too, because that's like the most requested thing, or it was at least at one point. New Glimmer Clap, kind of trash if they don't actually make it where you get more Glimmer as well while doing stuff, because, yeah, trash. So yeah. And then we have the next week, or yeah, next T.W.I.D, they'll talk about the wishes and the Riven's wishes, whatever those are going to be, and then the moments of triumph as well they'll talk about next T.W.I.D. So yeah, that's a T.W.I.D for the week. It's okay. It's not great. It is the first one of the year. Kind of was hoping for a little bit more, but you know what? That's Bungie for you. So if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. Leave a comment what you think about what's coming out, if you like any of it, and what you think about the debate about this. What do you think about it? So adios. We out.